Hi, guys. A very, very good evening. Welcome to Krish at 9:30 by Cambridge Veritas. Very, very happy to see you. It is Tuesday evening, and today, the level that we're going to be discussing is Monday and Tuesday are all about either beginner, elementary, or pre intermediate level of English. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. And you can see the theme of the lesson already on the screen, which is I am afraid of. So, today we're going to be talking about phobias. What are we afraid of? I will tell you what I'm afraid of, and we're going to be discussing this in the live chat. Or if you're watching this lesson later, let us know what you're afraid of and participate in all the activities of the lesson using the comments box below. Now, for those of you who are watching for the first time, welcome to our vibrant community of Cambridge Veritas, where we learn English and, most importantly, help each other ace at it by making a lot of mistakes in class and celebrating those mistakes and getting corrected, as a matter of fact, on it. We do these live sessions every day at 9:30 p.m. So in case you've missed any of these live sessions, make sure to attend in the future, and you can do that by subscribing to the channel. Or if you've missed any of the concepts that we've already covered, feel free to look through the videos that are already uploaded on the channel, and I'm sure that'll help. Okay, perfect. So we have people joining in. Hi, Divya. Hi, Shivanshi. Shivanshi, it takes me a moment to sort of remember your name through, that channel, Meditation and Peace. Nonetheless, welcome, guys, once again. Let me quickly show you what we're going to be doing in today's session. First of all, I have a word for us, which is in context to today's lesson. The word of the day is petrified. One more time, petrified. Now, these two words are actually same, petrified and afraid. What is the difference? What do you think is the difference between these two words, petrified and afraid? What do you think? Put your answers in the comments box below or in the live chat. Hi, guys. Good to see you all. It's the degree. Absolutely, Divya. Wonderful. It's the degree. So, petrified basically means extremely afraid. So, when you want to use this word, afraid means this, but the higher level is frightened, or for that matter, petrified, which is extremely afraid. So, what are we extremely afraid of? Think about it, because in this lesson today, we're going to be talking about it. Is it spiders? Is it snakes? Is it afraid of height? Is it afraid of water? I will also share a personal story with you in today's lesson. These are live classes, and the purpose of these classes are for us to meet daily and continue to improve our English speaking skills, grammar, vocabulary, fluency, and writing skills, and for that matter, listening as well. So the idea is it is not a monologue where I am talking. The whole purpose of these classes is we get the opportunity to interact together, and that's how we say that our community is so vibrant. So make sure that you're there. If you're there with us, you participate. Here we go. What are the aims of today's lesson? In this video, in this lesson, we're going to be looking at the discussion first, what you're afraid of. Either you can put your answers in the comments below if you're watching the video later, or if you're joining us live right now, put your answers in the live chat. So we'll talk about that. Number two, there's going to be a listening activity. We will listen to native speakers. We will watch how they are using present perfect for and since. The most beautiful thing that I love about our classes, live classes, is that we're able to play live audios here. And that makes us different from other people, all of us, right? Because we're able to practice listening skills at the same time. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. We will understand what is present perfect and how do we use these two words correctly. And finally, there's going to be live practice. I have brought 1 to 2 practice exercises for us. And finally, assignment is going to be available on the WhatsApp channel of Cambridge Veritas. Yesterday, the link wasn't there in the description. My apologies for that. Today, there is, in case you want to join it right away. So let's start. Game number 1 of the day. Don't look at here. Look at me. So here we go. I'm going to play a recording. There's an interview going on. Once again, don't read the question on the screen. Look at me. I'm going to play a recording. In that recording, there's a lady. She's asking people, what are you afraid of? What are your phobias, basically? And there are 3 people. 1, 2, 3. They're answering these 3 questions. Now, I will play this recording 2 times. I repeat, I will play the recording 2 times. First time, just listen aram se, try to understand what it means. The second time, you have to start putting your answers in the live chat or the comments below. Okay? Let's look at the questions. What is this person afraid of? Person 1, 2, and 3. Question 2. When did this phobia start? Person 1, person 2, person 3. And finally, how does it affect his or her life today in the present time? Person 1, person 2, person 3. But some of you may be thinking, why are we doing this? Listening activity live. Sometimes it is difficult for people. This is called language in context. That means we are going to see how Angrez or the native speakers are using for and since actually in real life. So when I play the audio, listen carefully. How are these people using for and since in the live listening audio? If you're ready, show me a big thumbs up or show me a big heart. Thank you. Divya, Shivanshi, Sheikh, Agarthan, Kritika, claustrophobic. We're going to talk about that. All right, let's start. Waiting for the big hearts? Okay. Very quickly, just a humble request. Let me know when you're able to listen to the recording. Just show me a big thumbs up. Or you can type can listen. Thank you. I'm playing the recording now. I repeat, first time when I play the recording, only listen how are native speakers using for and using since. All right? Here we go.
1.
Do you have any phobias?
Yes. I'm terrified of bats.
Really? How long have you had the phobia?
I've had it for about 40 years. Since I was 12 years old. At my school, we had a swimming pool, and the changing rooms were in an old building near the pool. On the first day at school, our teacher told us that there were bats in there, and that we shouldn't move around too much as they might start flying around and get into our hair. She also said we mustn't turn the lights on, because this would wake up the bats. We had to change as quickly and quietly as possible.
Did a bat ever fly into your hair?
No, nothing ever happened. But I was terrified just at the thought of it.
Does it affect your life at all?
Yes. I often feel very nervous or start to panic if I'm outside when it's beginning to get dark, which is when bats appear. If I'm sitting in my garden in the evening, I always have a tennis racket, so if a bat flies near me, I can protect myself. And I can't watch a TV documentary about bats, or even look at them in photos.
That was person number 1.
2.
Now number 2.
Do you have any phobias?
Yes, I get very bad claustrophobia.
How long have you had the phobia?
It just started one morning about 10 years ago. I was going to work on the train, and it was very crowded. I started thinking that if there were an accident, I'd never get out. I had a panic attack, and I sort of felt my heart beating very quickly. I had to get off the train.
How does your phobia affect your life?
Well, I can't travel on crowded trains. I never ever travel on the underground because my worst nightmare would be if the train stopped in the tunnel. I also try to avoid lifts. What else? Oh, yes, if I'm flying, I must have an aisle seat. I can't sit by the window.
Now, last person.
3.
Do you have any phobias?
Yes, I have a pretty unusual phobia. I'm scared of clowns.
Clowns? Really? How long have you had it?
I've had it for a long time, since I was a child.
How did it start?
Well, I remember I went on a school trip to the circus when I was 6 or 7 years old, and there were clowns. I thought they were sort of stupid, but I wasn't really afraid of them. Then I went to a birthday party, and there were clowns, and they were showing us how to paint our faces, and I found I didn't like being near them. At first, I just didn't like them. But over the years, my feelings have changed to fear.
Does your phobia affect your life at all?
Not really, because luckily I don't see clowns very often.
1.
I hope you. Oops, sorry.
Do you have any phobias?
It repeated automatically, but here we go. In the second question, they are using for and since. These native speakers are using for and since in the second question. I hope you had a chance to observe. Do you have anything to share in the chat box maybe? Hi Lavanya, Anshu, Agarthan. Let's have a look at the first one as an example, only as an example. The rest of it we will do after the audio the second time. By the way, do you want me to play the audio the second time, or are you comfortable? If you want me to play, don't shy. I will anyway. But if you think that it's fine without it, I'm okay to go forward. What do you guys feel? Okay, I'm going to play it again. So what is the first person afraid of? Just as an example, she's afraid of bats. Okay, I'm playing the recording one last time. After that, we will fill all the boxes together. Okay, so here we go. Please don't put the answer ahead of the turn. Let's work together as a team and support each other. Here we go. Playing it one last time.
Yes. I'm terrified of bats.
Really? How long have you had the phobia?
I've had it for about 40 years. Since I was 12 years old. At my school, we had a swimming pool, and the changing rooms were in an old building near the pool. On the first day at school, our teacher told us that there were bats in there, and that we shouldn't move around too much, as they might start flying around and get into our hair. She also said we mustn't turn the lights on, because this would wake up the bats. We had to change as quickly and quietly as possible.
Did a bat ever fly into your hair?
No, nothing ever happened. But I was terrified just at the thought of it.
Does it affect your life at all?
Yes. I often feel very nervous or start to panic if I'm outside when it's beginning to get dark, which is when bats appear. If I'm sitting in my garden in the evening, I always have a tennis racket, so if a bat flies near me, I can protect myself. And I can't watch a TV documentary about bats, or even look at them in photos.
She spoke a lot. Now the
2.
second person.
Do you have any phobias?
Yes, I get very bad claustrophobia.
How long have you had the phobia?
It just started one morning about 10 years ago. I was going to work on the train, and it was very crowded. I started thinking that if there were an accident, I'd never get out. I had a panic attack. and I sort of felt my heart beating very quickly. I had to get off the train.
How does your phobia affect your life?
Well, I can't travel on crowded trains. I never ever travel on the underground because my worst nightmare would be if the train stopped in the tunnel. I also try to avoid lifts. What else? Oh, yes, if I'm flying, I must have an aisle seat. I can't sit by the window.
3.
Do you have any phobias?
Yes, I have a pretty unusual phobia. I'm scared of clowns.
Clowns? Really? How long have you had it?
I've had it for a long time, since I was a child.
How did it start?
Well, I remember I went on a school trip to the circus when I was 6 or 7 years old, and there were clowns. I thought they were sort of stupid, but I wasn't really afraid of them. Then I went to a birthday party, and there were clowns, and they were showing us how to paint our faces, and I found I didn't like being near them. At first, I just didn't like them. But over the years, my feelings have changed to fear.
Does your phobia affect your life at all?
Not really, because luckily I don't see clowns very often.
Chalo. Finish. Here we go. Let's start. Number 2. What did the person say? Now, guys, get ready, please, with your answers in the live chat. What did the person say? What is this person? I think it was a guy, if I'm not wrong. What is this person afraid of? Thank you. This person has claustrophobia. I think there was Kritika as well that had mentioned that she also has claustrophobia. Somehow I can be very comfortable in closed spaces. I don't know why. I'm the opposite of claustrophobia. What did the third person say? What is she afraid of? I've also put the answer on the screen. First one's bats. Second is claustrophobia. Third one is you're welcome, Mafu. Third one is perfect. She's afraid of clowns, you know, those jokers. There are some people that have massive, massive fears of it. I think there are some films as well that actually portray jokers as clowns, as the villain in the film. And to be honest, I'm also very afraid of clowns as well. When did it start for the lady, the first lady? When did that start? What did she say? She's afraid of bats. Did you guys put your notes? Yes. When she was 12, it start. Okay, tell me something. The audio that you heard, tell me honestly, were you able to understand the accent, or was it a little bit hard? Because if it was a little bit hard, I'll try having simpler ones in the future. But if you're comfortable with it, we'll continue with it. Thank you. Since she was 12. What about the second person? He's claustrophobic. When did it start for this person? Thank you, Priya, Nagashri, Agarthan, Divya, Shivanshi, superb, Anshu. Okay, waiting for the answers. All right. About 10 years ago, it started 10 years ago for this person. And what about the last lady who's afraid of clowns? When did it start for her? Yep, 10 years ago. Lovely. Priya, Divya, Agarthan. For the last person. Okay, cool. No problem. Thank you. Okay, so for the last person as well, when she was 6 or 7, she said she's got it since she was 6 or 7. The last question: how does it affect the first person's life, the lady's life? I think she spoke about, bats getting into her hair or something. The last one. Thank you for your answers. It is nervous She said that she feels nervous if she's outside when it gets dark. And number two, she can't look. She can't even look at the pictures of bats. That's what she said. What about second person? What did this person say? Thank you, Priya, Divya, Agarthan, superb. Shivanshi, lovely. Thank you. And what about the second one here? Superb. So it is. This person can't step onto crowded trains, and also feels nervous in undergrounds. Underground is in London. Basically, metros are called undergrounds for those people who do not know. And if he's traveling on a plane, he needs to sit on the aisle. What is the meaning of this? AISLE. It is pronounced as aisle. One more time. Repeat after me. It is this word is pronounced as aisle. So aisle means the seat, which is, for example, if you're traveling on a bus, there are two seats, the window seat and this seat. So the seat which is closer to the passageway, this is called aisle seat. Okay? So aisle. This person said that. If he's traveling on a plane, this person likes to sit on the aisle seat. And the last one, superb, Agarthan, Shivanshi, Divya, Priya, lovely. And the last person, how does this affect her? Excellent. Here we go. She said that it doesn't affect her because she does not see clowns as much. There was nothing there. Thank you, Agarthan. Thank you, Divya. Lovely. Didn't affect her much. Thank you, Kritika. Lovely. Superb, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Priya. Superb. Here we go. Wonderful clappings for everyone. Now, the main job is done. This is called contextualizing the language. Now, what is the meaning of that? Now we have understood how the language is used in real life. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a sentence now. Now, look at the sentence. Now, the grammar part will begin. If you're new to our channel, make sure to like the lesson so that it reaches as many students as possible who want to understand the difference between for and since. That's what today's lesson is all about, ladies and gentlemen. Share the lesson with your kith and kins, and most importantly, turn the notifications on. Here we go. So now we're going to understand what is the trick behind using for and using since. I repeat, what is the trick behind using for and since? For those people who do not understand what is the meaning of the word present perfect, really simple. It is a technical word, and I told you that we don't use technical words in our English when we study together. Present perfect basically means words with has or have. That's it. Easy peasy. What is the meaning of present perfect? It means these words. When you use them with third form of the word, for example, speak, spoke, spoken. Speak, spoke, spoken. So we use these words with the third form of the words like spoken, eat, ate, eaten. So has eaten, have eaten, like that. So this is called present perfect. Whenever we use for and whenever we use since, we always use these words with has and have, with present perfect. Why is that? That's what we'll understand in the next 5 minutes. Here we go. So, what I'm going to do is I have copy pasted 2 sentences from the interview. First question: how long have you had this phobia? The person said, I have had it for. I have had it for about 40 years. And the person also said, since I was 12 years old. Since. Now look at how these 2 words are used in these 2 sentences. For 40 years, since 12 years old. There's a big difference between them. for 40 years and since 12 years old. And the difference is really easy. Here we go. I have one question. Please help me with the answer of this question in the comments below. When did she begin to be afraid of bats? From here. I repeat, when did she begin to be afraid of bats? Thank you. Superb. Thank you, Madhu. Lovely. Here we go. When she was 12. Okay. My next question is second and last question. Is she afraid of the bats now or was it only in the past? One more time. Is this lady who's answering this question, is she afraid of the bats even right now, even today, or it was only about past? Thank you, Shivanshi. Thank you, Pooja. Priya, lovely. Divya, thank you. Kritika, lovely. She's still afraid. Thank you, Priya. She is still afraid. Yes. But why the hell are we discussing this? We're discussing this because of this question. What tense do we use to talk about something that started in the past? It's very simple here. Imagine this is called the timeline of life. Something that started in the past and it is still happening even today. What do we use for it? I just gave the answer on the last slide. We use present perfect. That is words with has or have and the third form of the word. Always, 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 whenever we use predominantly to talk about something that happened in the past and that something that started in the past and is still true even today, for that we use has and have. And these two words specifically are also used with has and have. Just look at the first one. Have had. Have had for. So can you see how for is used with present perfect here, has and have here? That's what we're going to be looking at right now. So have a look here. We use dash with a period of time. So what is the period of time? 40 years is the period of time, or 12 years old is the period of time? So what word do we use with a period of time? Do we use since or do we use for? Put your answers in the comments below. I'm looking at your answers now. Excellent, Priya. Superb. We use for with a period of time. So, what is period of time here? 40 years is the period here. I repeat, 40 years is the period. To make it even simple for you, whenever we talk about duration, 40 years, 4 minutes, 4 years, 4 seconds, 4 weeks, whenever we talk about duration, we use the word for. So just think about it. Are you talking about a duration? If the answer is yes, then always use for. So we use the word for whenever we talk about duration. If you understand this, give me a big heart. If you understand this. Madhu, it's for actually. Thank you. Agarthan, Sukriti, Kritika, lovely. Thank you. These kinds of questions come a lot, especially during competitive exams as well. And anyway, we are using this for daily life, speaking English immaculately. That's what we are using this for. Number 2, use dash with a point in time. That is specific time, specific point in the past. For example, I am teaching English, or I've been teaching English since 2011. 2011. Since. So is that a duration of time or is that a specific point in time? specific. 12 years old, we are using the word since here. So the correct answer is since. Superb. Thank you for your answers. Whenever you talk about duration, use for. But whenever you talk about specific point in time, use since. For example, 12th February, is it a duration or is it a specific point in time? Put your answers in the chat box. Thank you. Wonderful. So 12th of February is specific. So we say, I have been going live since 12th of Feb. I have been teaching live and working with wonderful people like you since 12th of Feb, not for 12th of Feb. Now tell me this. 2 months, is that a duration or is that a specific point in time? Thank you, Divya, Agarthan, super, Priya, Mafu, lovely. Thank you. It's a specific time, lovely. It was, yes. Sukriti, wonderful. So 2 months here is a duration. So I have been teaching live classes for 2 months. Since 12th of Feb, for 2 months. If you understand the concept, please type in the chat box, understand. If you have any questions, please ask. Thank you. I'm looking at your questions whilst you guys are typing. Thank you. Thank you, Madhu. Wonderful. I will repeat this point. Thank you. Thus, I will repeat this point for you. Whenever you talk about duration, always use the word for. 2 weeks, 2 seconds, 10 years, 4 months, all of these are durations. They are not a specific date, they are duration. So for that, always use for. So many people speak like this. I have had it since 40 years. I repeat, many people say since 40 years. This is incorrect English. Do not use it in interviews. People will judge you immediately. They will understand the caliber of your English. You may be an IITian or somebody from IIM or Stanford, or it doesn't matter. The most important thing that matters is, besides your qualifications, your soft skills and your communication skills and the way you use English. And since and for is one of the easiest ways to find out what is your level of English. So when people say since 40 years, no matter how confident the person is, I can immediately feel their level of English. And this is what you have to keep in mind. When you talk about duration, don't use since. Use for 40 years. This is correct because it is duration. Das, if you understand this, give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Madhu, we're going to be looking at many examples now. Thank you for this question. Here we go. Lovely. So, one more time. Use for when it is duration or when it is a period of time. For example, this is for you, Madhu. For 2 weeks, 2 weeks is a duration. Am I telling you Monday? Monday is a specific day. I'm not saying that. I'm saying duration, 2 weeks. For 10 years, duration. For a long time, again, there's no specific time. I'm just saying for a long time All of these are durations or a period. And with duration, what do we use? For. For example, I've had this car for 3 months, not since 3 months. When people say since, very weak English. They still need to they need to attend Cambridge Veritas live classes. Yeah. So here we go. Not since, for 3 months. On the other hand, we use since if we talk about the beginning of a period of time, or simply speaking, a specific day or date. A specific day or date for that matter, or year. It has to be specific essentially. I repeat, it has to be specific. For example, since 1980, it's a specific year, it's not a duration. Since last June, it's a specific month, it's not a duration. So, I've been afraid of spiders since I was a child. It is not a duration, it is a specific phase of my life since I was a child. Yeah, stage of my life. Madhu, I hope you've understood, and I hope everybody else has understood as well. If you've understood this, please type in the live chat understand. Then we will move to practice. I have a special tip as well, by the way. Special tip is coming, ladies and gentlemen. Please do put understand. Thank you. Thank you, Sukriti. Lovely. Thank you. Okay. Once again, coming up with a spam message, which is if you've just joined us and you haven't subscribed, make sure that you do. Here we go. The special tip is, I think I've told this tip already, but then here we go. Don't use present simple. What is the meaning of present simple? Is, am, are, is, am, are. These are words of present simple. In this type of sentence, for example, do not say, I live in London for 20 years. Now, this word live here is a present tense. We do not usually say that. It's incorrect. We rather say, I have been living in London for 20 years, or I've lived in London for 20 years. Remember, we said use present perfect. So I have lived in London. So correct version would be have lived in London for 20 years. Why 20? It's a duration. So for that, we use for. So remember this. Don't use present tense with duration, with for. It's incorrect. Always use present perfect, ladies and gentlemen, or has or have. Okay? Because it started and it is still continuing. It is still happening because of that. Okay? Here we go. Moving on. Now it is practice time. We will look at the sentences one by one. The first one we will do together. The sentence is given. We have to check, is it a duration or is it a specific time? I will write it once again for you to make it easy. If it is duration, what do you have to do? What do you have to use? Tell me. Lovely, Nana. Excellent. Use for. But if it is specific time, Nana, what do we have to use? Jasmeet. Lovely. If it is specific time, we use since. Okay. So first one, Jess hasn't flown on a plane for many years or since many years. Please write this one. Otherwise, I don't understand what you're talking about. Shivanshi, Divya, Agarthan, Nana, guys, my lovely friends. Thank you, Priya. Here we go. So, thank you. Bingo. I'm gonna also put your answers on the screen. So it is for many years. Why? Many years is a duration. It is not a specific time that we're talking about. So for many years. I haven't seen my parents for my birthday or since my birthday. Number two. Thank you, Das, Kishan, Jasmeet, Shivanshi, Sukriti, Malika, Divya, Madhu, Agarthan, Mafu. Okay, Sukriti, number two. Lovely. My birthday is not a duration, it is a specific time from the past. So the correct answer is since. Number three, he hasn't ridden a horse for he fell off when he was 12 or since he fell off when he was 12. This is a proper situation case that's happening here, dude. So what is it? Is it for or since? Number three, it's a specific point in time. Excellent. Okay, thank you, Nana. Lovely. It is since. Do not be scared or afraid of putting your answers, even if it is wrong. As I always say, my takya kalam, my catchphrase, we still love you. Here we go. Number four. We've had our rabbit for 6 months or since 6 months. Confess it. We've all used, including me, we've all used since incorrectly. Many people say since 6 months. Incorrect English. So number four is for. Superb. Priya, Sukriti, Nana, lovely. What about other people? Shivanshi, lovely. Malika, superb. Divya, wonderful. Jasmeet, lovely. Here we go. Sentence number five. There are in total 8 sentences. My gran has agoraphobia. What is agoraphobia, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see what your answers are. What is agoraphobia? Okay. The correct answer here is my gran has agoraphobia. She hasn't left the house. 2 years is a duration. And for that, we use for. Superb. Lovely. Divya says fear of open spaces, agoraphobia. Okay. Thank you. Fear? Fear of fire, agoraphobia. Is it? Okay. Bad boy, Bashar says lovely. Bashar says for. Wonderful. Wonderful. Here we go. Sentence number 6. I have been afraid of dogs. I was very young. I was very young. I don't know if it is a duration. It looks like some uncertain point in time. Point in time. So what is it? Number 6. For or since? 6 is, huh? 6, yeah. Nana, think again. Nana, think again. So it is, I was very young is a specific point in time. It is not a duration. I was very young is not a duration. It's a point in time, my age, um, my phase of life. Yeah. So for that, we use since. Number 7, second last. Oliver is ill. He hasn't eaten since 2 days or for 2 days? 2 days. Number 7. Sukriti, Nana, lovely. Excellent. Everybody gets it. Just meet. Lovely. Malika is for 2 days. Chalo. Everybody has become a master now. Yeah? Everybody has become a master now. Nana, do you have any confusions? Number 7. Kishan. Number 7, I'll hide it for a moment. Number 7, have a look. 2 days is a duration. I repeat, 2 days is a duration, Kishan. And for duration, upar dekho. What do we use? We use for. That's why the correct answer is for. Last sentence, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't been back there for the accident happened or since the accident happened. Well, not a very positive sentence, but yeah. Please put number 8. Okay. Lovely, Nana. Wonderful. Good to see you coming back to power. So it is number 8 is since. It is not a duration. It is a particular bad incident that happened in the past, God forbid. All right. Okay. So this is the end of practice number 1. Now I want to ask you a simple question. Do you want practice number 2 or can we end the lesson now? It's totally up to you. Democratic decision of everyone. What do you want? Shall we have another one? Or this is okay? Ladies and gentlemen? Mm-hmm. Thank you, Kritika. All right, here we go. Have a look. All right, ready for the next level. Nana is saying, excellent, Nana. So here we go. I want to show you a picture of an actress. I repeat, I want to show you a picture of an actress. Have you seen her in any film before? I repeat, sorry, let me just hide it. Have you seen her in any film before? What's her name? Her film had a very famous song, right? 1,000 Years, right? Her name is Kristen Stewart. Ladies and gentlemen, she's an actress. But why do I have her picture in the middle of the lesson today? I have a little story of Christine on the screen. The game is very simple. We have to look at all the places here and we have to fill in the blank spaces either with for or with since. I repeat, we have to do this either with for or with since. Number 1, as usual, we'll do this together. Here is a little biography of Christine Stewart. Okay? What we'll do is we'll play this game together one by one as a team. Okay? So let me read the first sentence for you. The answer is already here. Christine Stewart has been a famous actress for about 5 years now. 5 years is a duration, and with duration we use for. Sentence number 2. She has been an actress. She was 8 years old. We're not saying 8 years, we're saying 8 years old. Is it specific point in time or is it a duration? Please write number 2. Number 2. Yes, Sukriti, Divya, Kritika, lovely. Yes, thank you, Divya. So it is a specific point in time. So the correct answer is since. I repeat, the correct answer is since. Lovely. Sentence number 3. When her agent saw her performing at school, her first role was in a film where she didn't speak, but dash then she has been in many films. Dash then. The word then, is it a duration or is it a specific point in the past? We're talking about number 3. Number 3 is again since. Lovely. Divya, Nagashri, Kishan. Wonderful, guys. Since. So proud of you. So then is a specific point in time. Spent, specific point in time. Next one. Then she's been in many films. She is probably best known for playing Bella Swan in the Twilight Saga, a part which she has played 4 years. 4 years. Sorry, I'm writing the number here. 4 years. Is it a duration or specific point in time? It's specific point in time. Thank you. Nana, Nagashri, lovely. It is, oh, sorry, it is a duration. Slip of tongue. Sorry. So it is 4. Number 5, Christine has lived in Los Angeles. Dash, she was born. She was born. Is it a duration or is it a specific point in time? Since, lovely. Nana is on full roll today. Very nice. Waiting for other people. Kritika, Bashar, lovely. Divya, wonderful. Ali, wonderful. Divya, thank you. Thank you. Next one. She couldn't go to school, so she studied online. Dash, dash then. So do we say for then or do we say since then? Thank you. We say since then. Great job. Since then, she has completed high school. Oh, sorry. Since then, yeah, she's completed high school. She's now one of the best paid actresses in Hollywood. Something many people don't know about Christine is that she has equinophobia or a fear of horses. I repeat, I'll put the pronunciation of this word uh, in the chat box for us. Just to make it simple for us. Bear with me. It's not letting me, so I'll just put it here. Equin a phobia. So repeat after me. Equinophobia. We don't say equinophobia, we say equina. Equina. Equinophobia, it's fear of horses, in case you didn't know. She has had this problem dash most of her life. Number 7. What is number 7? Is yes. Huh? Number 7 is 4. Nagashri, go back. Number 7. Most of her life. Yes, it is 4. Thank you. For most of her life. Again, most of her life, it is not a specific point in time. We're saying the larger duration of life that she's lived. The first time when you see this, it kind of feels like it could be since most of her life, but most of her life, again, is not a duration, a specific point in time. It looks like a duration, time period. So for that, we always use for. But her fans have only known about it dash 2012. 2012 is a specific point in time or is it duration? Yes. Nana, Madhu, superb, lovely. Since 2012. When she was filming with horses, Christine explained that she has been scared of them. Last one, number 9. She's been scared of them dash. She was 9 years old when she had a terrible fall during a horse riding accident. Ariva, Divya is using spent now. Madhu, since. What is the last one? Thank you, Ali. Shivanshi, Das, Kishan, since she was 9 years old. Super. Can we clap for everybody? I hope you understand the juice of the lesson. The juice of the lesson for today is whenever you talk about duration, use for. On the other hand, if it is a specific point in time, use since. That's all. That's the juice of the lesson today, basically. And don't start going offline because there's more to come now. So wait for the next 2 to 3 minutes. Any questions from here, please? All right, let's follow our ritual. We have to clap for everyone virtually. Yeah. So here are my claps coming for you. All righty, lots of love, lots of claps. Thank you. Thank you. So this is the end of practice. Now I have a game for you. I'm going to show you some words. I repeat, I'm going to show you all those people who have left, they're missing a very important point right now. Have a look. I'm going to show you some words. Acrophobia. Repeat after me. This is pronunciation. Phobia, and then the rest of the word phobia. What is acrophobia? It is fear of heights. Keep watching because we're going to play a game now. Number 2, agoraphobia. Agoraphobia. It is fear of open or public spaces. I repeat, fear of public spaces, because this lesson is all about phobias. I'm showing you this because we're going to use since and for making a sentence using this in the live chat or comments below in the next 2 minutes. So watch. Number 3, glossophobia. It is glaw. Repeat after me, make a pout. Glaw. Glossophobia. One more time. Glossophobia. Not glossophobia, not sir. Why do we call it? Because we don't stress all the syllables in a word. We only stress 1 or 2 syllables. So we have to stress the first part. Glossophobia. It is fear of public speaking. How many of you have glossophobia? Glossophobia. I told you my personal story of glossophobia. Remember that? Is the root word. Yes, Nana, Nana has made a wonderful point. Acro is the root word for heights, yes. Many of us, absolutely, Nana, many of us have glossophobia. And the last one is claustrophobia, that many people mentioned, is enclosed spaces, which is, please repeat after me, claustra. We don't say claustro, we say claustra. Claustrophobia. Okay. Now, make a sentence, take 30 seconds, make a sentence using any one of these words in the live chat or the comments below. You also have to use for and since with it. I will start. I have had glossophobia for 2 years during my childhood. For 2 years when I was young, I had major glossophobia, and I told you what happened during the debate during my college, university days. I've had glossophobia for 2 years. Yeah. Or I simply had glossophobia for 2 years. Or I can say, I've had acrophobia since my childhood. These are my 2 sentences. Now you have to put your sentences in the live chat. Da says, I have lots of glossophobia. We all do, don't worry. That's why we are here. Divya says, I have, but I'm fighting my way through it. That's lovely. That's great. Waiting for your sentences. Nana says, my elder brother's got acrophobia. Uh, we don't only have to use these words, you also have to use since and for with it. So try using that. That's the purpose of this activity. Okay, just like this, the way Divya has made, that's how we have to make as well. I've had agoraphobia for 30 years since I've had. For 30 years since I was a child? Okay, we understand what you mean. For 30 years, or you could say since I was a child. Both are right. Yep. Thank you. What about other people? Mm-hmm. Okay, we have a sentence from Nagashri. I had glossophobia for many years when I was younger. That's lovely. That's good. I mean, it's not lovely. The sentence is grammatically correct. Super, Nagashri. Thank you. If your sentences are correct, I'm going to put them on the screen for everybody to see. So try to frame a sentence. You can make a simple sentence as well. Okay. Kishan says, I have glossophobia when I was joint corporate company. Kishan, try using not when, try using either for or since. For, like you did a great job during the exercise before, try using either of these two words when you make a sentence. Thank you. So, this is also one thing that we often do. We use for and since together. It is not uncommon, but not widely practiced either. So I've had agoraphobia for 8 years since 2017. We can use just one as well to convey what we are trying to say. We don't have to use both of them together. Just wanted to highlight that with the help of example. Thank you, Shivanshi. I used your sentence. Okay, this is one sentence. This is correct. I've had agoraphobia since I was a child. Thank you, Divya. Mafu says, I've had acrophobia since I was a child, or since my childhood, you can say, Mafu, but the sentence's first part is grammatically correct. Yep. Thank you, Lingui Skill. Superb. What about other people? People are like, should I send or should I not send? Just send across your sentence. Madhu says, I've had glossophobia since my childhood. So many of us, Madhu. Thanks for sharing. And other people. Waiting for other sentences. See, such a nice message for us. Be heard, achieve more with English confidence. All right. He says, I've had glossophobia ever since I froze on stage in 2011. Okay, since 2011. Okay, understood. Looks like I was not alone. Yes, sir. I'm in dilemma. It doesn't matter, Nana. It's okay. It's okay. Feel free to. We are just practicing together. You can do this. You can do this. All right. Thank you. Good sentences. Wonderful to everybody for the participation today. You guys did a great, great job. Remember, every day exactly at 9:30, we come back yet again and we practice amazing concepts related to English In tomorrow's class, which is Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to be looking at intermediate level or upper intermediate level. Today was pre-intermediate. Tomorrow is going to be intermediate and upper intermediate level, although everybody can join. Okay? So there's that. Das says, I've had claustrophobia since I was 10 years old. All right, correct sentence. Thank you, Das. You're welcome, Nana. Lovely. Once again. Oh, there's last one. I forgot. Um, how do you pronounce this word? Have a look. Fear of spiders. Fear of spiders. How do you pronounce this word? Again, with this word as well, we pronounce and focus on the second syllable, and it goes like this. Pronunciation goes like this, which is arachnophobia. Lovely. Thank you. Superb. All right, my lovely friends, this is the end of the session. Extra practice is available. It's not the end. Extra practice of the session is available on the WhatsApp channel of Cambridge Veritas. The WhatsApp channel's link is in the chat box for your kind perusal. Live chat. Okay, perfect. Now, what is our ritual before we end the lesson? What is your takeaway? What did you learn today? Please type in the chat box. Make a simple sentence. I learned la de la de la. Please type in the chat box. I learned. Takeaway. Superb. Thank you. Make a simple sentence in the chat box. Okay. I learned the impeccable usage of for and since. Thank you, Divya. Good to know. Other people? What did you guys learn today? All right. Thank you so much. Tomorrow's lesson is going to be about gossips. It's going to be about gossips, and the concept that we'll look at tomorrow is reported speech. It is for intermediate and above. How many of you like to gossip? So the context of the session is going to be gossips, and we will learn a very important concept, how to use it in daily life, reported speech. Okay, many answers are coming. Madhu says, I learned how to use since, for, and since. Nana says, today I've learned that how to use since and for in sentences. Lovely. Divya, thank you for simplifying the concept. Thank you, Divya. You're welcome. Das says, learned today. Very needful topic today. Superb. Good to know, Das. Excellent. So tomorrow, we're going to be looking at reported speech. Make sure to not miss the session. We're going to be live exactly at 9 a. Here we go. Make sure to like the lesson, subscribe to the channel, and share this lesson on your family groups, friend circle, etc., and turn on the notification, the bell icon there. All right, right, adjacent to the video here, somewhere here. On that note, loads and loads of love. I hope you're enjoying the lesson. These live classes that we have, very, very important. Making an important announcement once again. The voice and accent training Um, the course is starting this month, towards the end of this month. It's a 2-week program, very, very useful. There are a lot of great reviews of it on Google reviews from people who keep on completing this. We recently uploaded a testimonial video of one of our very nice students, Tasha and Samyukta, uh, who had completed the program, and they're speaking about what they learned. Make sure to check out those videos. You'll get to understand firsthand their perspective of what you learn when you join a voice and accent training program and how your communication skills improve and get better. In case you're interested, the link of that, in case you want to improve your accent, the link of that is available in the description below. Loads and loads of love. Uh, Divya, the link of it is in the chat box. There's a WhatsApp link. So simply when you click on the link, I think you will be redirected to Cambridge Veritas's WhatsApp channel, and one of our counselors will become your point of contact, and they will coordinate you throughout your process until you get your certificate. So they're going to be your point of contact, like your buddy, throughout this process. So I'm sure that'll help you. So the only thing that you have to do is get in touch with them using the link in the description. They will know that you're from live. Perfect. Thank you. All right, goody night. Take care. Loads and loads of love. Join the WhatsApp channel for the PDF extra practice that is coming up. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.